Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Jonathan and I'm back for another video. I wanted to give you guys an update of where we are at. And yeah, so we're about 2.5 months into this thing. And yesterday was kind of a good day because it rained. And I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but do you know how when like you move and everything's super stressful and it's kind of like at best of times it's just super super stressful time, and at the worst of times you feel like you're about to have a psychotic break. So that's kind of like what I've been going through, and finding out that staying down here in this RV park here in the Central Coast at Grover Beach, they do not allow you to wash your RV with the water down here because there's a water shortage / drought, whatever, for whatever reason. So you can't wash it, and you know, it's just getting dirtier and dirtier. And I went into the office and I was like, can I go to the store and buy gallons of water and then come back to my RV and like, you know, wash it with gallons of water? And she's like, yeah, as long as you tell all the maintenance guys. I'm like, you know, just a yes or no answer, please. I didn't end up doing that, and I was super glad because God rained down water yesterday. Found my wife washing the windows with a rag, and she had me poke my head out the Airstream. I looked out on the side, and there's spots on the front and back where water kind of like is concentrated as it comes down the Airstream, and it was just like gushing down. So we just got a whole bunch of microfiber cloths and like used the rainwater. I mean, we probably looked crazy, but I don't know that it matters that much. Our Airstream's clean, and it didn't cost $250, and the water was free, and we just got it done in like 30-45 minutes, whatever, and we have fun. And it was, I think, the first time I've been grateful for this trailer. It was the first time as I was cleaning, I was like, you know what, this really is a nice trailer. And I was grateful for it. So that felt good, and it was nice. After this video, I've got the batteries for the Spark charging, and it is a gorgeous day. The weather down here changes just as quickly as Tahoe, so I'm hoping to get these batteries charged for the Spark and get that up in the air to get a good view of the surrounding area during the day with not too much cloud cover. I mean, it's just completely blue skies, gorgeous. It rained most of the day yesterday, and it's absolutely gorgeous down here. So yeah, I am most definitely still feeling this transition, even with small things like pulling a couple things out of storage. We brought my winter clothes back here, and I don't have a lot of winter clothes. It was just, you know, we found my winter clothes and we brought them back, and going through them to put stuff places, and I'm just, it's tough finding out what's gonna live where. I'm very neat, clean, organized, and tidy. I'm very all of those things, so not knowing where stuff's gonna go and having money be tight, it is kind of hard. I've found some good mesh organizers that can go like in the back of the wardrobe and on doors and stuff like that. That's going to be able to hold stuff and allow us to store stuff in many different kinds of things in pretty good ways, which is good, although that stuff is expensive, and we're probably gonna have to like buy it in chunks. But yeah, just little things like that are super stressful. Are we gonna be able to sell all this stuff in storage for the stuff that we don't sell? Like, there's certain things like my journals for the past 10-15 years, where do they go? I mean, do I keep stuff like that? All our survival gear and prepping / camping outdoor gear, where does that go? Do we keep all that? Yeah, so we're probably going to keep those in backpacks, one in each car and one in the Airstream. But all that stuff all that stuff is going to happen with time. And you know, my books, like I'm you know, I haven't decided whether or not to go back to coding or what. Like, you know, honestly, like, I'm having kind of a crisis. but yeah, not knowing what to do with my coding books. I've got some good, expensive, like big coding books, and I don't want to throw those away just to turn around and be like, I shouldn't have quit. Like I didn't see this angle of it. It doesn't have to be a service industry. I can do this with it or whatever. Yeah, so, and that's not even a great example. There's just a bunch of stuff like that, like my Stoic philosophy books, just things that are like, man, like, am I going to throw these away, these expensive glass marbles? Like, that's not even a good example, but you get what I'm saying. If you think about your things and like what you would pare down to live in a 27-foot Airstream, it's like, it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. Like, yeah. I mean, enough said with that. It really is, and it's been harder than I thought it would be. And I mean, we've been paring down for a few years here, so just finding a home for everything. Like for instance, I eat kosher vegetables, and every few months we buy a whole bunch of organic veggies and we throw them in the food processor and we make fermented vegetables, kimchi, out of it. So we've got a food processor, and where is it? I don't know. I think we put it back in the car because it was sitting by the Airstream. And we have a microwave in here in this drawer. This thing is not tracking my face very well, but maybe it will. We have a microwave in here, right here, and it comes out, and it's a space that we don't use because we don't use the microwave. So do we just take the microwave out and list that and put the food processor in there? I mean, it's like that because these things do not have storage. Airstreams don't have storage in them. My aunt said that. She was like, you know what? Airstreams have very little storage. I was like, oh, I'm sure there's plenty. Yeah, well, there isn't. Yeah. That's another thing, the nervous laughter. I'm having this laugh every now and then that I think scares my wife. It's kind of like an angry, borderline psychotic laughter that's coming out of like extreme stress and pressure. And yeah, it feels good to talk about it, but it's tough. It's tough. Where does the food processor go? Do we take the microwave out, list it, sell it? These things that we're listing aren't going as fast as I want them to. You know, we have a real nice leather couch, which I thought would be way gone by now. The last two people that have contacted me haven't followed up. And yeah, I mean, it's just, all that is hard. The storage facility is 45 minutes away. And there's just, I'm wondering, should I just start an eBay account and start slanging all this stuff, or do we use what Jenna was saying, this app called I forgot what it was called, What Up, something like that. I don't remember. So yeah, it has been extremely tough, and the toughest thing I've gone through for some time. Now let's talk about the positives. Just little things like being outside more. I'm definitely walking butters. And washing the Airstream yesterday. The simplicity of that, using the rainwater, it was an experience actually, using God's rainwater to wash the trailer and have it be done with, and now it's all clean. And the fact that we can move. If we don't like this place, we can go move. We've found out about another place that's closer to Jenna's work that is less expensive, that, you know, we'd be able to stay there during the winter if we want to. And the fact that, you know, if we don't like our neighbors, we can pick up and go. And there is you know, it's hard to feel grateful for when you're having a panic attack, but there's a lot of little simple things that I like fixing the things around here, and knowing that it's kind of forcing us to live a simple lifestyle is quite good, and I'm happy about that. I also wanted to include a bit of information about where we're at with the renovation. Now, if this thing will track my face, then we can come down here. So these are the clothes that we got wet from yesterday washing the Airstream. So this whole area here, oh, okay. This whole area here used to have the other side of the dinette table in it. Now it contains Laserbeam. I took it out, and now we're trying to figure out what to do with this area. So it's all opened up here. You've got the other side of the J Lounge, and we're either going to cut this here and put in a like theater seating or a little love seat, preferably upholstered in ultra leather, something really nice. Or we're going to just get a nice recliner for right here. Let me get up off the floor. We're going to get a nice recliner right here that sits here, but it has to be something that fits because this area is not that deep, if you can tell. Let me go over here to the door. I mean, the door sits here. We're looking at maybe 35 inches. So trying to find something that fits, or trying to find something that works, trying to find something that is going to be a solution, a good solution. It's going to be lasting rather than something we just spend a grip of dough on and find out in 6 months that we did dumb and have to do it over. Yeah, so it's either going to be a recliner, and if so, this needs to be cut out. And I think I did a video on that. There's actually a lot of wasted space down there, a whole section where the heating hose goes through that can be chopped right here, and just outlet right here, put a couch here, have this be some sort of, what's the word for that? Anyways, some sort of space where we can put stuff, as in like a counter. I forgot the name of that piece of furniture. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And then right here, build a desk. Okay, here's my face right here. All right. Yeah, anyways, yeah, but that's the second, that's going to be the second part of this renovation, putting a desk right here so that we can flip this TV out and connect our laptops to it and have a desk space that we can work at. So yeah, all that stuff is going to have to wait, and that is about all. I do not know why this, okay, focusing again. That is about all. I just wanted to update and make a video. I'm going to go outside and shoot some drone footage unless the cloud cover has covered the blue sky, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good day. Find something to be grateful for. If you're going through hell, keep going, and I will see you in the next video.